Oh, well, that didn't work out quite as planned. We were kind of hoping to get our theme song playing, but for some reason it wasn't playing. That's okay. Well, welcome everybody. Good morning to a little chat and chill here on YouTube and Twitch. I'm KJCowboyDan, your karaoke DJ slash head in a jar VTuber, and I am lost. I'll tell you what, all morning long, nothing has been going right. Technical difficulty after technical difficulty. That's right. Um, so, no theme song. We're running late. Everything has gone wrong. I am here with Mugenful, one of the only people who was able to join us today. How you doing, Mugen? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. It appears that you may be muted. Muted full, apparently. Let me fix that for you. I don't know why you're muted. There you go. Mugen, how you doing?
I'm doing good today.
I don't know why there's so many technical difficulties going on around here. How are you? So are you? Is it just me, or is it happening for you too?
Yeah, it seems to be happening today for me also.
Hmm, You know, today is an important, not important episode. We have no real purpose to today, but I did want to talk about a couple of things, particularly that of uh, people's names and whatnot. But we're going to put that off for another day. Like Jesse and I, we like to do that on a regular basis. So we'll be doing a names conversation later. But I have been working on something, ladies and gentlemen, regarding my branding, my name, KJ Cowboy Dan. No, I'm not going through a change, but yes, I am going through a change. As a lot of you guys know, I'm having a gonna be upgrading to a 2D model, which means I'll be able to turn my head from side to side, look at you guys more than just a blinky, 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 and a mouth openy, mouth openy.
Yep.
Oh, it's typically what a face does: blinky, blinky, mouth open, mouth closed. But I'm gonna have a new cartoon character soon. Along with that means I'm gonna be eventually getting some new arts. So we're going to be looking for artists. We're going to be playing with some stuff. We have an artist who's very talented, who's been working really hard to constantly make sure that I have art that I don't need or that I do need that I just ask for at random, And so we've been keeping her busy, and but if you have any art that you want to supply of either Jesse Hillwheeler or myself, we will absolutely show it. We have a Discord server where you can post your fan art or whatever. Uh, and
Wish I knew how to draw though, but draw like that. It's like some people can. It'd be nice to be able to draw like that.
oh yeah, it would be. It would be nice. I can draw. I just don't have the supplies it takes to do a lot of the stuff. Like art supplies are very expensive.
Right.
You know, you're thinking, oh, just grab a pen and paper and whatnot. How cheap is paper? You can grab a pencil. But the problem is in the digital day and age, that's a real expensive call. Speaking of real expensive calls, that was Discord. And if you want to join our Discord server, look me up at KJ Cowboy Dan, and you could join our Discord. KJ Cowboy Dan on Discord. That's right. So we were talking about who we are, and we're going to be talking about over the next couple of days names. But on top of our names, we also have a story, each and every single one of us. And I have a little bit of a story. Did you know that,
Yeah.
Mugen? Do you
Yeah, I
know
know
what
you
my
have a
lore
story.
is? Do you know my lore, Mugen?
Some of it that you are sent back into projected back into time, and you're from 1,000 years into future and all of that.
Well, that's part of it. We're going to get a little into my lore here in a second, but before we do that, the long-awaited and long time since we played it, KJCowboyDan's theme. And a little bit of my lore is actually within this theme song itself.
In the distant future, in a jar on the shelf, lives Cowboy Dan, just being himself. No arms, no legs, just his favorite hat. Tell me, what do you think about that? It's time to rock west with Cowboy Dan. He's a head in a jar, a cartoon and a man. The rodeo fun is already here. Sing out a yodel and give a cheer. Rolling, rolling.
I don't know
on the
why, but
painted
hold on a second,
prairie.
hold on a second,
Weird
hold on a
Wild
second.
West, he's never
There's something wrong.
wary. Yippee-ki-yay
I just
in a
realized-
pixel town.
I just realized that my theme song wasn't playing on the thing. Were you hearing it or were you seeing it on the screen?
I was hearing it. Yeah.
But were you seeing it on the screen at the time? Because you didn't say anything, and I
I
just got
didn't.
notification that it wasn't coming up.
Oh no, I didn't see it.
Oh, you got to watch for that. You're sitting in the co-host seat right now. You got to watch for
Yeah.
any mistake I make and make sure I
Okay.
don't make mistakes.
Okay.
You're the perfect guy. We're going to try this again. We're going to put this back up. We're going to throw this up in a separate window here, so that way we know that it works. All right. We're going to start this all over again. We're going to try this again. Here we go, people. My lore is included in my theme song.
In the distant future, in a jar on the shelf, lives Cowboy Dan, just being himself. No arms, no legs, just his favorite hat. Tell me, what do you think about that? It's time to rock west with Cowboy Dan. He's a head in a jar, a cartoon and a man. The rodeo fun is already here. Sing out a yodel and give a cheer. Rolling, rolling on the painted prairie. Weird Wild West, he's never wary. Yippee-ki-yay in a pixel town. Cowboy Dan's the newest hit in town.
Look at me dance. Here I go. Woohoo!
He's got a horse with no saddle or reins, but Cowboy Dan, he never complains. Hanging out, we're playing a game.
Yeehaw!
From his glassy domain,
Like, follow, subscribe to Cowboy Dan. He's a head in a jar, and the rodeo fun is already here. Sing out a yodel and give a cheer. Rolling, rolling on the painted prairie. Weird Wild West, he's never wary. Yippee-ki-yay in a pixel town. Cowboy Dan's the newest head in town.
Tonight on Twitch, it's Cowboy Dan. He's a head in a jar, a cartoon and a man.
The rodeo fun is already here.
Sing out a yodel and
Give a cheer. Oh, yeah. That was my theme song. If you guys want to check out my theme song, it is available on YouTube. I even have a karaoke version without the vocals. So if you guys want to pop out your version of the Cowboy Dan theme song with your voice, let me know and I will send you the karaoke edition.
Yeah.
That's without the vocals included. Oh, so that was my theme song. Now, as I was saying, even my theme song has a tad of the lore involved.
Right. Oh, hi, backwoods collector.
Hey, Backwoods, how you doing? I'm just telling Mugen here about my lore. Just hiding in the trees, the Backwoods collector. You don't know if you were in his collection until it's too late.
Is how I have so many heads in a jar, and you're next.
Hey, I am a well preserved head in a jar. Uh, Judging by that my look, I'm a PSA rating at least 8, maybe 8.5.
True.
Uh, and that is lore accurate. So that was my theme song. A little bit of lore was in there. Did you catch the lore?
Yeah.
More than just being a head in a jar, no arms, no legs. But I got a
Yeah.
horse,
Hmm.
has no saddle. I don't need to use reins because I ain't got hands to hold on with.
Yep. Yep.
There's other parts to my lore. Jesse Hellwheeler is part of my lore. Super fast, you and everybody, all the streamers I interact with are part
Yeah.
of my lore. I actively have versions of my lore that put me in different areas of the multiverse in order
Mm.
to communicate with you guys. Not only am I in the future broadcasting to the past, right? But
Right.
I am from your present. How I got to the future is unknown. How I ended up in a jar is, for the most part, unknown.
Right.
We do know that there were sciences, supernatural involvement as well. So, my lore grows every day. And I write down the best pieces of the lore that fit with the currently established. But what, other than, okay, the storyline, the history, what is lore, right? What is lore? Some people ask, what is lore? Well, lore is the thread that stitches together a world, a character, even an entire universe. It is the stories, the myths, the little details that breathe life into something beyond what is merely appears to be lore, is the story that gives us reason to care.
Right.
It is that thing that transforms a figure into a legend, a setting into a saga, and an idea into legacy. Take me. I'm KJCowboyDan, a sentient head in a jar broadcasting my likeness to your present from 1,000 years in the future.
Right.
On the surface, I'm just a quirky streamer with a VTuber avatar. It's a unique gimmick, right? But when you peel back the layers of my story as a cartoon character, the lore begins to unfold like a cosmic tapestry. Imagine, once I was just a man in your time, perhaps closing out a karaoke set in a bar or planning a trivia night. Then one day, something happened. Maybe I drifted off to sleep, only to wake up in the year 3020. My
Yeah.
body gone, my consciousness somehow preserved. How did I get here? Was it science? Was it fate? Divine intervention? Well, that's the mystery.
That's true.
The lore is the why behind the existence. The lore pushes us. The lore gives us the reason to be pushed forward, the story of what happened to make me want to continue as a character.
Right.
My adventures don't stop with the lore. The lore is added to by my adventures. So each storyline is an additional piece of the puzzle in itself. Thanks to future technology, my character bridges time and space to connect with the rest of the world, the rest of time. But that's not all that it is. There's magic involved. There are characters that bestowed powers upon my character, not powers that you'd think of in a superhero type of sense, but powers that you'd think of like every cartoon character, every character in fiction must have in order to survive. So, was it science? Was it fate? Divine invention? That's the mystery of the lore for most characters. Some is just the simple simplicity of living life, finding love, making friends. The lore can
Right.
be anything. It could be a historical tale that wraps amongst reality and that of fiction.
I'll be right back.
See you in a second. And that's what we're doing today. We're talking about lore. And doing so, I've been making a few lore videos recently. And when Mugen gets back, we'll pull up a couple of my lore videos. We have different. I made a few different lore videos, a few different videos that are revolving around my lore, who I am as a streamer, and we're going to be updating a lot of these videos here soon. And we're going to get a few people together to kind of do their own versions of them. It's going to be kind of fun. We're going to have a whole series on lore building where we build my character lore and we're going to build Jesse's character lore. And heck, probably even work on some people's currently established lore. I hope everybody's doing okay there in chat. Today is kind of like a impromptu last minute chat and chill. We are going to be preparing for a few other shows. I'm going to be doing a Project 404 bi-weekly broadcast. So once every other week, we will do a broadcast, getting a few local creators together, discussing what we are going to be doing, whether it be from building our lore to building a show to building a one-off event video. So keep an eye out for that with Project 404 coming your way here shortly.
I'm here.
All right. So what we're doing today is we're looking at lore, and we've been looking at my lore. We started out with my theme song.
Right.
We started out with my theme song. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to be looking at a few of the other pieces of things that we've done over the last year that build towards my lore.
Sounds good to me.
Now, we know that I've done a few things like I've done a few things like the podcast where with me and Jesse. I had a little thing going for a minute, two heads, one mic, and I am working on Project 404 as well as a few other things that's going on. That is what I'm doing. While that can build on my own personal lore, that's not necessarily the lore of my character. But we have put together a few things regarding the lore of my character. that I'd like to share with you guys. First of which is something fun.
Okay, what would that be?
Now imagine you find out about a sentient head in a jar. Right? You find out about this jar that's somehow still alive with
Right.
no reasonable reason that this should be even a thing. Maybe you are a government organization. This is some sort of tech that you might feel that you need to take get your hands on.
Yeah.
You might need to get your hands on this tech.
Yeah.
Well, who knows what's keeping me alive? Well, part of my lore is that during my travels through time and space, I was wanted by the government, possibly for scientific testing or
Time travel.
any reason that you could possibly have for a time traveling sentient head in a jar. Any potential reason that could be a thing. Government wanted me or my character. So there is no audio attached to this, but this is my next piece to my lore. All right. So here we go. Hold on a second. Is it coming up on screen? Did you see it? Did it come up on
I saw it.
All right. All right.
I can see it.
All right, because I can't see things when I'm I only have one monitor, so all right, so for your eyes only, top secret, target KJCowboyDan, mission, observe and report. Know the target. Cowboy Dan. Oh, wait, hold on a second. It went by too fast. Thank you for belching in everybody's ear. I'm pretty sure all of YouTube appreciated it. 2 billion people in the world got to hear what Mugen sounds like when he belches.
I'm sorry, YouTube. So that happens when you have
now, half of the 2 billion people in the world were wearing headphones, so they got to hear that guttural sound deep within their eardrums.
You're welcome.
Just a little reminder, ladies and gentlemen, be mindful when you're streaming, because some people wear headphones and it's not nice to belch in somebody's ear. All right, so we have all my stats here as according to the government knows. I am Cowboy Dan. Unknown aliases. Species human, home planet Earth, superpowers none known. That just means that they don't know if I have superpowers. And to define, there are powers and there are superpowers. Would my powers be considered super? Powered individuals typically are only considered super powered if their power is useful in combat. And that's a quote from the X-Men comics. Description: I'm a living human head preserved in a jar. And government knows where to find me on Twitter and Twitch. So know your target. Here's my stats. I'm in between lewd and wholesome. I'm more of a variety streamer,
Yeah.
going towards the talk axis, but I don't do much gaming, although I'm going to have to move that axis a little further up here. When it comes down to solo streamer or collaborative, I'm more of a collaborative. Do I break character? Quite often. But then my character is also me at the same time. If
Yes.
I was a character in a video game, my droppable loot that you can collect would be a VHS cassette from Blockbuster with late fees and a half-eaten donut. So if you kill me in a video game, that's what you can pick up.
Sounds like something you pick up in Borderlands game.
My Oshi marks or emojis that you can use when tagging me is you can tag me in anything, and you can feel free to use my Oshi marks, which is a cowboy emoji and also a jar emoji. Those are the official KJCowboyDan emojis. So if you want to tag me in your things, you can also put your emojis in there. Or just even put the Cowboy Dan head and jar as a secret way to communicate with me. These are all part of my lore, what you could do in reality for my lore. So my favorite movies are Clerks and Tron. The list goes on. The games I was playing when I did when we started putting this portion together was Battlefield 2044 or 42, Battlefield and Earthworm Jim, which is a great comic book series and cartoon, by the way, of the 90s, if you haven't seen it.
I've seen it, yes. It's good.
And for those people who know that I am a Minecraft streamer, I spend a lot of time on Minecraft working on the Procrastinate realm, which I've been neglecting this week. And if you guys haven't been to the Procrastinate realm, remember, you have to be on once a week or the realm will automatically boot you out.
Oh, yeah.
A little hint to the person who may have already gotten booted out of the realm, yet once again, because he hasn't joined the realm more than once. If you want to join our realm, contact me via Discord if you're a streamer. And we have 2 seats available for guest spots in our Minecraft realm. If you subscribe to me, 2 lucky subscribers, once we hit 10 subscribers, that's with Prime sub or higher, will get picked at random to join our Procrastinate realm. So I enjoy, according to this, making fan art, singing karaoke, eating food from food trucks in particular, pizza with anchovies, comic books and manga, and chilling with friends. And that was another piece of my lore. As one storyline has it for me that I traveled and I finally managed to make it more than just a stream, and I was able to travel back in time. But I overshot my destination. And I was being looked for by government agents.
Kind of reminds me of the story of one of the Pokemon fan games I've been playing, where the time travel person you meet is trying to find the evil bad guy guild that has stolen things to try to get like the big like Arceus, which is known as the one Pokemon that created everything, trying to get control of that Pokemon. It's a pretty good game so far. I need to play the story more of it though.
Right. It's not one I'm familiar with.
It's a fan game, so there's a ton of them out there. But yeah, this one's pretty fun.
It's a fan game. I gotcha. we'll have to definitely get a chance to check it out.
I need to start recording it, but I just haven't been able to find time since everything that's been going on here.
No, we all got to take the time to find time.
That's true.
So that is my lore so far that we've covered. We've covered my lore as far as it is known. Now, we have recently been adding Jesse to my lore.
Yeah, you
And
have.
my artist, Cream. And because we share the same artist, we stream together, and Jesse and I do Procrastinating Across the Oceans every Wednesday at 7 Central. So she's become a very important part of my life when it comes down to these things.
Right.
And right now, I am currently working on right now I am currently working on that's not what I'm working for. I am currently working on a lore video using AI. And it's not done yet because I have a lot of work I just barely started doing on it. But I'm going to show you guys a little quick sample of this lore AI video I'm making. 'Cause I am kind of proud of it. All right. So let's see this. This is my lore AI video. I hope you guys like it. It's got a lot of work to do. It's not cut right. It's going to jump and it's actually cut like part of conversations out. I did this intentionally so that way I don't spoil the whole thing. But we're going to watch part of it, the first third.
Don't lose your head, my old chum. After all, you've already gone and lost your body. See what I did there?
1,000 years in the future. My world crammed into this mason jar, but
I'm sorry, but what you are asking is impossible. I have managed to save your life. What you seek is in a world where time bends, and reality isn't what it's. And with that, I fear that there is no way I can possibly help you.
I lost the last 1,000 years. If I have to span time, I wish that Wait! No, this will not be my fate. I will make sense of this new life.
Fear not, my child. I come with tidings of gladness, as I once done. Come with me, and you will find both what you need and what may lead you to the. I have a gift for you, a gift to protect on you journey, a gift of powers and. The first is that of.
So that's the beginning of the lore video. Now it's got a lot of stuff. I like I said, I cut it specifically so I wouldn't like give away certain aspects of the lore. But it's going to be a 4-minute long video, and the dialogue is still being edited in. But that right there is the beginning of my awakening in the future. After having found out I'm in the future and I've lost my body, this is where my adventure begins. Truly the beginning of the story. When you open the book, so to speak. Well, that was our little chat and chill. It wasn't what we had hoped it would be. It wasn't everything we expected.
That's true, TCG dude.
Oh yeah, it is. I'm putting together. What are we watching exactly? Whoa, what are we watching? Yeah, we were watching some of the stuff. I'm putting together my lore videos, and I'm trying to get together all the lore together. Everything I put together, I'm going to update certain aspects of the lore video that I came out with a year ago. With this new update as well, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put out a readable PDF of my lore storyline as written by myself and some help from chat over the last year has supplied a lot of great ideas regarding my story, particularly one of the favorite pieces that will always be left out of the lore because everybody likes to make ideas about what happened is how did I get in the jar? The only thing I'm going to give you is a mad scientist put me in the jar, and he claims that it was to save my life. But this mad scientist is also 1,000 years in the future. There are many questions. How did I get to the future? On top of not how I got in the jar, but why am I in the jar? How did I lose my body? These are all things that will never be answered. I want those to be things that chat comes up with fan concepts every time. And if chat comes up with something really good, one of these never will be answered questions will be added to my lore because of chat. And the community is just going to get a chance to pretty much write my character. And Mugen's not even paying attention.
Sorry,
He's sitting there laughing at YouTube or something because I know he's not laughing
I
at
wasn't
my
laughing.
idea.
I wasn't laughing at you. I was typing. I got a message that I needed to respond to.
It's all right. It's all right. I understand. Everybody's busy today. Everybody's busy today. I'm not going to be butthurt that you'd rather type to other people while we're in stream. I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing you, buddy. I'm just
because I talked to my other friend who we both know. Just have another friend that's in California. I finally got an update to the friend in California. I'm trying to get related to the other friend.
Ah, right on, right on. Yeah. Get your message through. I was just teasing you. Our show's come to a complete and full stop anyway. Thanks for joining us here. Lift up on your lap, straight in front of you. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, no matter who you are, what you do, I still kick ass.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Yeah, no matter what you do, thanks for joining me, and Mugen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you one more time with the very first version of my theme song that we decided to use here on the internet. And I think I'm just going to leave you with that. If you guys want to go and see some of the stuff I've done for music, particularly theme songs, you can always join us over on suno.com/KJCowboyDan. You can find me on YouTube, where I'm at YouTube regularly, and you can find me on Twitch, where I'm at Twitch regularly. I don't post on YouTube, but I do stream on YouTube with other people. You'll find me with Superfast Tortoise on YouTube. You'll find me hanging out with DJ Long here on YouTube. You'll find me hanging out with Jesse Hellwheeler on YouTube. And also anybody and everybody who wants to hang out on Twitch, feel free to hit me up. You can hit me up on Discord if you ever want to guest on the shows, or even just help me prevent myself from making a fool out of myself. All right. Follow me on Twitter, and that's pretty much it. Let's go. Have a good day. It's time to end our show.
In the distant future, in a jar on the shelf, lives Cowboy Dan, just being himself. No arms, no legs, just his favorite hat. Tell me, what do you think about that? It's
Time to ride west with Cowboy Dan. He's a head in a jar, he's a cartoon and a man. The rodeo of fun is already here. Sing out a yodel and give a cheer.
rolling, rolling on the painted prairie. Weird Wild West, he's never wary. Yippee-ki-yay in a pixel town. Cowboy Dan's the newest hit in town. He's got a horse with no saddle or reins, but Cowboy Dan, he never complains. Hanging out, we're playing a game, yeehaw! From his blasty domain, like, follow, subscribe to Cowboy Dan. He's a head in a jar, he's the animated man. The rodeo fun is already here. Sing out a yodel and give a cheer.
Rolling, rolling on the painted prairie. Weird Wild West, he's never wary. Yippee-ki-yay
In a pixel town,
Cowboy Dan's the newest hit in town.
tonight on Twitch it's Cowboy Dan. He's a head in a jar, a cartoon and a man. The rodeo fun is already here. Sing out a yodel and give a cheer.
Oh, thank you very much. Have a good day. Goodbye.
Bye.